everyone, welcome to Pretty Tarot YouTube channel. This is the Capricorn timeless reading. Whenever you find it is when it may resonate for you. This is a general reading, so it can apply to different areas of your life. It can apply to love life, relationships, jobs, career, finances, personal situations, health, whatever's going on for you guys. It's for the sign of Capricorn in the sun, moon, rising, and if you have Capricorn, Venus, and Mars, and I mean both. However, keep in mind that this is entertainment, so whatever resonates, take it. Whatever doesn't is perfectly fine. There are other readings that you can check for your other signs in your chart. There's also a collective reading for all the signs. You can check that out, and there are also plenty of pick-a-card readings on my channel. And I guess that's all I can say there. And let's get going here with what's going on for Capricorn. This is not necessarily for the cross watchers. This is for Capricorn to kind of help give them some guidance. However, you guys, if you find that as a cross watcher that you find this reading helpful for whatever reason, or that you find that it resonates, no problems, okay? And if I sound a little nasally or if I sneeze, it's because I've been getting sick over the past 2 weeks because my kid has been getting sick from having started school. So bear with me, you guys. Capricorn energy, what is going on for Capricorns? What is going on for Capricorns? One more shuffle for a card. And you can go to the top right hand corner of the screen. Wow, that's a lot of cards. If you feel like you need to watch the reading faster in half the time, just go to the right hand corner of the screen, click on settings, then click on speed, and then put it on 1.5x or 2x. Here's the full reading in half the amount of time. Okay, because I'm a little long-winded. All right, so I didn't want this many cards for you guys, but I'm going to take what's there because I feel like it must have been meant. So you guys have issues with balance. And it seems like it's because you guys really want things to work out perfectly, or you're trying to get things to be perfect, or you want things to be really great, or for things to be of quality, you know, like quality over quantity kind of thing. You guys also have gratitude and forgiveness. So this is also what I want to say. Because looking at the perfection card, that's also someone trying to cultivate something and they're offering it, okay? So I feel like whatever's going on, you guys could have also been having some sort of some disagreements. So if you're not having issues with balance in whatever areas of your life, you possibly could have had some disagreements, and it looks like you guys could be working towards having forgiveness in the situation and working on appreciating someone and them appreciating you better, or just being kinder at least, and trying to cultivate something good and, you know, offering it in some form, or having something that is of some sort of value. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. Trying to create something that has a lot of value, has a lot of quality. So maybe a quality friendship, a quality relationship, a quality job or career, or seeing results work out perfectly in some form. Take what resonates and what doesn't, you know, leave it where it's at, you guys. So let me see what else is going on for Capricorns and Capricorn energy. I'm just going to probably pull one out of this deck, and that's, hold on. That's a lot of cards. Do I flip them or do I not flip them? I'm going to flip them because I feel like they may resonate. You guys got more cards than I actually ever wanted to pull. By the way, because it's a general, keep in mind that some things will resonate, some things won't. If you want a reading that will truly 100%, 150% resonate, you can book a personal reading with me. You can check the description box below or the comment section for information on how to get a personal reading. So what's interesting here is that you guys have the psychic awareness card in reverse. You guys have appreciation in reverse. And you guys have the enjoyment or the pleasure card in reverse. So once again, I'm looking at same similar energy here where you guys, oh wow, you guys, that one flipped out before I can finish shuffling. You guys are having some concerns here with, you may find that your enjoyment in the situation or what it is or whatever it is that you seek out of a situation is not lining up to what it is that you want, or things are out of whack or out of balance. And it could be the just feeling like you are not appreciated, or someone else could be feeling like they're not appreciated, or feeling like you're not being honored or recognized or given what you feel you deserve. However, and this could have caused disagreements. It could have caused things to be off balance. It could have caused some upsets or whatever. And maybe for just a tiny small portion of you, there may be legal situations involved in this. But for the most part, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm having sinus issues. So if you see tissue high over here, it's because I'm having sinus issues. But anyway, I'm looking at out of this situation here, you guys have not been able to discern or figure out how to make the most of this situation. Okay, because it's like you guys want to reconcile, you guys want to come to some sort of agreement, you want to fix things here, you want to get back to there being appreciation or positivity in the situation, or people be able to get along, or people being able to agree. Sorry, you guys, it was too much noise going on. Anyway, yeah, so I feel like you guys are wanting things to be amicable, wanting to work things out somehow, wanting to come to some sort of agreement, or wanting to reconcile a situation and see if all can be forgiven, or if there can be a way to get on the same page in some form, and just find the appreciation that you're seeking here, and see if you can create a more ideal situation. Something where there's something that can be offered that everybody can take from or partake in or be able to benefit from. This affects your peace of mind, and because I feel like you guys are trying to maintain your peace of mind, but at the same time, it may be this whole situation may have been affecting your peace of mind because the peace card was in, the sideways position. Okay. I feel like that's all I need to pull from this deck, but let me see if there's anything else to take from it. Let's see if I get one more card. Okay, way too many. Way too many. Okay, I don't need that many cards. I don't need that many cards. So I'm just gonna, if they're meant to come back out, then they'll come out. But I don't want that many. The more cards, the more there's going on with all these cards up here. And I don't want that many. I really don't. Just one more, and that's that. If it needs to come back out, it will come back out. Okay. So this could be influencing you guys' financial situation. It could be influencing your money. It could be causing, I feel like for somebody, it's a dry situation here, and it's just really leaving you feeling underappreciated somehow in some form. Some of you may be feeling like there's something of value to take out of the situation. However, this needs to be worked on. For others of you, you may feel like you're owed a raise or a promotion, or you're owed something that holds a lot of value to you. Something you feel would be rewarding, but for others of you, it's affecting your money or your finances, your financial situation or whatever. Hopefully somebody did not mess up money with you. Okay, because I sense somewhere out there somebody is having a hard time forgiving somebody, but they want to because someone messed with their money or somebody affected their money. You guys let me know how this resonates for you. I just have a feeling that this is going to resonate differently for different people. It's not the same narrative for everybody. Okay, come on, card. Come on. I feel like this is one that wants to come out. This is my destiny card, feeling like what is meant to be will be. But I feel like you guys feel you're meant to, if it's a union, have this union. If it's about your enjoyment in life, you feel like you deserve and are destined to get the most out of life, and maybe out of your situation as well. But like I said, right now things look imbalanced, and it could be due to money that's throwing your peace of mind off. It could be to legal matters that could be throwing your financial situation off, or affecting your financial situation, and therefore destroying your peace of mind. Like I said, and feeling like you're not getting what you deserve somehow. All right. But you're questioning if this is meant to be or not. You're questioning if this is really destiny, if this is really what's in the stars, what's really, if this is your true purpose or not. Also, I get that. I feel like some of you may want to find your true purpose, but you're not sure quite what it is. And you could be thinking about money, but at the same time, you feel like it's just not enough. You may want more than that. And somebody is looking at the fact that they could be wanting commitment, or the commitment could be off until there is some sort of gratitude and forgiveness, okay? Until the situation is reconciled, until the situation is worked out. I'm sensing for somebody this may be relating to divorce, and maybe considering not getting divorced. For others, this could be about wanting to get married, however, not really being able to push forward and do so until there is some sort of reconciliation, okay? Let me pull some of my tarot cards here and see what else is going on, and then I'm going to see what outcomes I can gain as well through my tarot cards. Let's see. Oh, there's one that popped. So, yeah, this looks like I was saying before, a new beginning, a new start, possibly a reconciliation, having a fresh new start, one that has a fulfilling, one that has a fulfilling type of energy to it, you know, where there is lots of gratitude, where there is lots of appreciation, where there is lots of good feelings about the situation, because you feel like you would be getting everything you deserve and more, you know, and plus some. So what I'm looking at, if you guys are able to get past whatever the legal situation is, if you're able to get past whatever financial situation it is, if you're able to get past whatever it is that you feel you did not get, that you feel you deserve, okay, whether it was through a legal proceeding, whether it was through a job, whether it was through interpersonal relationship, or a relationship period, friendship, whatever it is, even, yeah, you know, there is a new beginning to gain, a new situation period. It could be a new job, a new career, a new relationship, a whole new outlook on life. But whatever it is, it comes out of this whole situation of being able to reconcile and get things right, and being able to find appreciation here in the situation for whoever is involved, and for them to find appreciation in you as well. So like I said, you guys take this information how it resonates for your particular situation. Leave what does not make any sense to you, but take what does resonate. And this can resonate for lots of different situations. This isn't a one type reading, it's a general reading. If you guys want a reading that resonates even more, then you can seek out a personal reading with me. You can check out the description box below or the comments on how to do that. So I'm pulling more cards here for more insight into the situation and potential outcomes. Okay, Five of Swords. So this is energy where it feels like, you know, you guys, whether it's you or it's someone else, it feels like this is wanting to get what you want without having to go through a bunch of changes for it, you know, without having to go through a bunch of fights or hassles to get it. This is also, though, with this particular card, this particular deck, the imagery represents someone leading the way here, but people questioning how someone is leading or guiding the situation, if it is the right thing to do, if it's ethical, if it is honorable, if it's, you know, if it has integrity or not, you know. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more insight and an outcome. Actually, I want an outcome, just outcome. So it's possible that you guys could get what you want without having to fight, but I feel more so like this is you guys wanting to get what you want without having to fight for it or without having to go through a bunch of changes or hassles. But like I said, let's see what other, you know, energy is here for the outcome. More insight into the situation. And you guys let me know, like I said, how this resonates. Oh, so there's a card right here that just fell out. I'm going to go with it. Well, it fell out that way, so I'm going to take it as reverse. So this is the Knight of Wands here, and it's in the reverse. I feel like you guys want to take action, but you're not going to, okay, for some reason. And I don't, and if, you know, and you guys are Capricorns, okay? And don't take this the wrong way, Capricorns, because you guys are Earth sign energy. I have tons of Earth sign energy because I have a Virgo Venus, Virgo Mars, and a Virgo Moon, okay? Even though I'm a Scorpio sun sign and Aquarius rising. So I have a lot of the Earth energy. And the one thing I know about Earth signs is that we can be quite... even though we can be very steady, very balanced, very down to earth, and we can be serious and taken seriously and very secure, we also could be quite stubborn, and we could also be bullheaded, okay? Not willing to budge, you know? And so we have to be careful of that energy because sometimes it does not always benefit us. And I know you guys, you know, you don't want to have to go through a bunch of changes. You just want to win. You want to come out on top without having to go through a bunch of changes or without having to fight and hassles and stuff. And trust me, I understand that, you know. And you don't have to fight or go through a bunch of changes. I don't feel like you have to. But what I do feel like is that you guys, sometimes it's necessary to open up and be willing to reconcile with people. And if it means being the bigger person and extending your hand and say, hey, I don't like what you did, or I don't like the way things are going or the way things have been going, but this is what I would like to see happen. Can we make this happen? Can we get on the same page? Can we reconcile this? Can we fix this? I would appreciate it if you would apologize, or I appreciate it if I could finally get that raise that is earned, whatever it is. Sometimes you guys, you have to be willing to speak up and fight for what it is that you want, even though you may not want to. And you don't always have to fight and it be dirty or ugly. Sometimes you can be amicable and peaceful about it, you know. Like I said, I don't know who wants the commitment or who wants to get married or get engaged or who wants the contract, but this is what that is here to me. And the possibilities, it looks like is there, but it's like, I feel like somehow it's up to you guys and how you handle this somehow. But let me see what other card I can get here for an outcome card. No. And keep in mind, you guys, energy readings, energy in a tarot reading or oracle reading or any kind, it's all interchangeable, and you're able to affect that energy and change the outcomes and change the energy period by either changing your perception of the situation and how you choose to perceive the outcome, how you choose to deal with the outcome, or you can choose to do something differently, take different action. Now, sometimes you can take different action and things do not change the outcomes. That means something really was destined to happen the way it was supposed to. That means you're going to need to change your perception on how to deal with that situation. Instead of looking at the situation the glass half empty, look at it half full. Instead of looking at it negative, look at it positive and say, well, maybe there's something for me to learn from the situation. So just keep that in mind. We have free will. Because we have free will, situations, outcomes can change. So no need to get upset or feel disappointed if you see something you don't like. Now, this is the Five of Pentacles here, okay? And the Five of Pentacles is pointing out that someone here is going to end up feeling left out in the cold, regardless if it is you or if it's someone else or both or all parties involved, no matter who's involved, right? And the reason why is because instead of being illuminated, instead of being able to see things for the way they really are, or wanting to see things for the way they really are, or like I said, maybe you guys are struggling to see the light, but I feel like it's because you guys put down your ability to see the light because you're more focused on worrying and stressing over the situation. And maybe you need some help here, you know, maybe there's a need for some sort of assistance here, whether it is financial assistance or counseling or a friend or family member to talk to, or legal advice, or a professional, a medical professional, or whoever it is you need to talk to. Okay. But the problem is this person is within a church, or they within some sort of organization where they can get help. And the typical representation of a Five of Pentacles card is usually you see two people standing outside of a church that don't look like they're doing so well because their health don't look so good and they look like they're struggling and they're poor. And what the card always tries to teach is that those people don't have to stand outside needing help, being in a bad situation. They could easily always step inside of that church or that organization and say, hey, I need some help. Can you help me? And they should be able to get the help. Now, regardless of what you believe in real life, that's the lesson of the Five of Pentacles card. So this card is not all about predicting bad outcomes. It's more about showing you guys that your situation does not have to be a dire or a negative or isolating situation where you feel left out in the cold, or where you feel like you don't have what you need or enough of something, or where you feel like you're struggling or having any problems, you know, one way or another. Okay, because like I say, this is the real potential of the situation. The Ace of Cups, this new beginning, this new start, this new situation, this new opportunity. But, and like I said, either the commitment, the engagement, or the contract that binds you in a positive way to something or someone else. But the problem is, I feel like you guys have to get out of your own way. Don't worry about how the other person is or what the other person did. If you really want this situation to work out, don't worry about what this organization did. Don't worry about what the job did. Don't worry about this or that did. You know, no matter who or what the situation is about, I feel like you guys could work this out, but it's going to require you guys to be the bigger person. I could be wrong about that, but I don't feel like I am. Let's see what the cards have to say for advice. And this one wanted to come up. So we got the Empress card. This is pointing out that you can see things come to fruition. You can see things work out. For anybody out there that was trying to have a baby or wanting to have a baby, that is very possible. Because I'm seeing two situations here where I'm seeing a pregnant woman and I'm seeing a baby. That's not for everybody. For some people, it's about creating something new and birthing it into the world. Whatever efforts you put out there, you will see the benefits of it. You will see it pay off. Um, so it's pointing out, that you will get the chance to lavish in abundance. You will get to give birth to your dreams. You will get to nurture yourself and others. You will get to see the things you desire to happen for you happen. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else to take from my angel tarot cards here. I feel that one wants to come out. Okay, so you got the ego. You got the ego card here. And that card is pointing out that there is a false sense of entrapment here. Okay. There is definitely a over focus on material things and money. And there's also negative or fear-based thoughts. You guys need to overcome that, and you guys need to recognize that, okay? And a lot of that stems from issues with the ego, allowing the ego to take over. I feel like the ego is definitely involved in this situation, whether on your end or someone else's end or all of you involved in the situation. And I'm going to tell you something right now. The ego only hurts and hinders in situations. It does not get anything accomplished. Allowing the spirit to take over, your spirit to take over, will allow you to gain the guidance and the discernment that you need to help you get through a situation. It'll also, give you strength in a situation. So, if you have any issues with the ego and being stubborn, let it go, release it. And if somebody else is having that issue as well, you may be able to help break down that barrier by being the person who's the bigger person and extending yourself. But you guys can do whatever it is you feel comfortable doing. Okay. You guys take and choose whatever it is you guys want to do, regardless of this reading, because you have free will. And this reading is meant to, be, it can be helpful, but this is mostly entertainment, you guys. So take what resonates and what doesn't, but do not make some crucial life decision based off of any reading on any channel, okay? That would be completely irresponsible, but if this resonates or not, and if this is speaking to you or not, okay? So you guys make sure to pray about what it is that you really need help and guidance with. Meditate as well. All right, so it's telling you to ask for help from others. Uh-oh. What other advice can I get here for Capricorn? There we go. Yeah. Wow. Okay, this is saying a whole lot, you guys. I apologize. I have to blow my nose, you guys. I have been dealing with being sick because my child has been sick because of him starting school. Anyway, it says, this is not funny. It's funny, but it's not funny. Remember I said the ego card is here? Remember I said you guys can be a little on the stubborn side because you're earth energy? Guess what this says? It says get over yourself. But this is in reverse. And the reason why it's in reverse because you guys do not think you are the problem at all in any form. You don't think you're contributing to any issue at all. And before you guys get upset and get mad, because people always do this, they get mad and get upset and say, it's not my fault. They did wrong by me, da da da. This is the thing. The reason why, the vice is always red in the upright. It was in reverse because you guys don't think you contribute to the problem in any form. You guys don't think you're the problem. But the advice is always red in the upright with my advice cards. And it says get over yourself, even though you guys don't think you need to. This is coming back to the ego. And this is the lacking willingness to look at yourself in the mirror and see, Do you reflect the person that you want to actually see? Meaning, sometimes what we see in others is a reflection of ourselves. If not outwardly, sometimes internally. Okay. Now, to get even more into this, like I said, I know some of you are going to be all in your feelings about it, but don't, because it is what it is. Maybe this is for your cross watcher, because there are cross watchers here. Even though this is not supposed to be for the cross watcher, this is supposed to be for you Capricorn energy people. But it's not uncanny that two ego cards show up here. It's not. And like I said, Capricorns is earth energy, and I know earth energy because I got earth energy. I got family members with earth energy and friends with earth energy, and earth energy can be really great positive energy in a lot of ways. But the one bit of the earth energy that I don't like in myself, and that I don't like that I see in other earth energy, is that, man, we can be stubborn as hell. Okay, we can be very stubborn and will not budge, will not move, especially when it goes against what we feel our principles are. Okay, or if we feel like you messed us over, things like that. However, sometimes we have to be the bigger person in order to get what it is that we want from people, and be willing to, like I said, be more mature and come out of the ego and let our spirit take over. You know, other people could sometimes not be so fair or be so positive. However, if you kill them with kindness, as Ariana, no, is it Ariana Grande? No, it's not Ariana Grande. Selena Gomez has a song called Kill 'Em With Kindness. Kill 'Em With Kindness is what she keeps singing, of course. Kill 'Em With Kindness. No matter how somebody else behaves, kill them with kindness. Sometimes you can get a person to relent and to let go of their position that they're the victim, or that they need to keep being a certain kind of way towards you. But it's kind of hard for them to remain that way when someone is consistently being a good, kind, fair person. You know, every now and then you got the most narcissistic or ugly person, or ugly people who will, they will continue the way they are. But here's the thing, there's a thing called karma. You continue to be you and be a good person and be kind, and let God and let, the universe He created deal with people and send them back the energy that they're sending out to you. But the good energy you put out, it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going to let God be my greatest redeemer. And whatever energy other people put out, I'm going to let that come back to them. Whatever energy I put out, I'm going to let it come back to me. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, though, you guys are letting your ego get in the way. Now, this doesn't have to always be about the like other people. Sometimes this can be about ourselves and what we feel we want for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The ego can be like, I deserve this and I deserve that. Like, it could be a situation where you may want to get married, but you're not willing to settle for a courthouse marriage. You feel you have to have the big grand wedding with the expensive ring and the expensive dress and the expensive, tuxedo and expensive, fancy, what do you call it, dinner party and everything afterwards, and the fancy vacation. But it may not be what the other person feels is the best in the situation. And so therefore you say, you know what? I'm not going to marry until I get what I want. That actually happened to me before in the past with an ex. They were willing to get married, but I wasn't willing to get married because I wanted a real wedding. Now, I didn't care about all the fancy things, but I was like, I ain't going to a courthouse. A courthouse? No. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it was a silly thing to really, and it's not 100% silly. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with wanting what you really want. It was nothing wrong with me wanting a real wedding. Hell, I wanted a small one, something real small and private, intimate, not expensive. But they didn't want to have a wedding at all. They just wanted to do it in a courthouse. I could have just killed them with kindness and convinced them that, hey, well, we don't have to do it in a courthouse, but maybe we could just get a pastor or a minister, and it'd be just one of your best friends and one of my best friends. One of your parents, one of my parents, or both of our parents, and just call it a day. And then we go out to eat. And I still have a cute dress or something, and they have whatever it is they want to wear. I probably could have convinced them to do that. But, whatever the case was, I just let the situation go because they didn't see me eye to eye and I didn't see them eye to eye, and it ended up just not getting married. And how terrible, because I wasted 4 years of my life with them. You know what I'm saying? But that's that stubborn earth energy. It wasn't necessary to do all that. I needed to get out of my own way. So I also feel like this is the get out of your own way card sometimes when I see any ego card or any card that refers to ego. But you guys know what this means to you. Okay? You know what this means to you. And, hopefully you guys aren't annoyed by me telling a story about my own life, but I'm bringing it up as an example to just let you guys know sometimes how we can hurt ourselves in situations where we probably could win and get what it is we want, but we're not relenting enough to do so, or we're not being, we're not trying to find a way to find a healthy compromise. You don't have to completely compromise, but find a healthy compromise in some form. Don't get caught up in negative feelings, negative energies. Don't get caught up in, I am this and I am that and I deserve this and I deserve that. And if I don't get this and I don't get that, then therefore, nothing's going to happen. But that may not be all of you. That may just be some of you. There may be others of you that, it could just very well be the cross watcher this energy is relating to. So if you're a cross watcher and you know this relates to you, you take the same advice. But this is supposed to be for Capricorn energy only. But it could also be that, you're not able to see how you really look to other people, or you may not be able to see how your inner self is reflected on the outside. You got to take a hard look at yourself. Are you perfect? Are you? I don't think anybody's perfect, and there's nothing wrong with feeling you deserve the best or feeling you deserve something great, but it's like we have to have some sort of appreciation or gratitude somewhere, because I feel like that's why the gratitude card is there. It's saying have gratitude. Maybe somebody isn't giving you exactly 100% what you want or what you feel you deserve. It doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you. It doesn't mean that you've been overlooked. It just means that maybe you could stand to be more patient. Maybe you could stand up to speak up, but be kind as much as possible when you do so. You don't always have to take offense to anything and assume that just because you didn't, you don't have to assume that somebody didn't give you what you feel you wanted or deserved because they were doing it on purpose to spite you or to get at you or to say you're not worth this or that. Sometimes people may not realize that you were looking for this or you were looking for that, or that you felt you deserved this or that. So be willing to communicate. I don't want to say all earth signs or earth energies like this, but I also feel like earth energy is not the most communicative. Okay, that earth energy people do not always communicate as much as they need to, because they're always going either hermit mode or closing off or being stubborn, or just feeling like it's not necessary to really say a whole lot sometimes. And it's not being negative, but like I said, there's a whole lot about earth energy that is so positive, but being quiet all the time doesn't always get what you want. So you guys have boundaries, and this is in reverse because you guys have not set boundaries and you need to. You guys have easy does it, okay? And I feel like it's pointing out that you guys are not, you guys are not taking it easy. You guys may be in a rush. You guys could be pressing real hard for something to happen a whole lot sooner than maybe it's possible to. Oh, I got an itchy throat right now. But it's pointing out there is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, okay? With the boundaries card, of course, it's saying that, love yourself enough to say no to others' demand on your time and energy. So set some boundaries. If you set some boundaries, then people can't cross them and offend you or make you feel taken advantage of. And I feel like that's also where people have to look at, and I forgot to mention this, and this is what I was thinking about when sometimes I see the get over yourself card. I feel like that is the blameless card, where a lot of times we don't want to look at, well, why did this happen? So if somebody took advantage of us or did something to cross a boundary, is it because we didn't set boundaries? Is it because we allowed it? Is it because we didn't protect ourselves, or what? You know what I'm saying? Or because we didn't make clear, known our expectations. But whatever the case is, sometimes we have to look at what was our role, period, in a situation. It doesn't mean we take all the blame, but sometimes we have to be willing to look at where did we contribute to the situation somehow. So I still stand by that message as well. But no offense, you guys. I have love for all the earth signs and whatnot. I have a grandmother that I love very much, and she's a Capricorn. She is the sweetest, most understanding, positive person in the world. I love her so much. You Capricorns are all right with me. I know somebody else that's a Capricorn. Like I said, you guys are pretty cool. Oh boy. I'm sorry, you guys. My sinus issues. So, infinite abundance in reverse. That's pointing out that you guys don't really feel supported, or you don't feel like you're going to get blessed with whatever it is you feel you want. But the advice card is always in the upright for what's really going to happen. It's pointing out there that you will be infinitely blessed, and you will receive infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So you guys get on whatever you feel your true purpose is. This is like getting the Empress card twice, you know. And I'm going to pull one more final card here, and that came up. Trust card. Okay. This situation is calling for you to have faith and to have trust. Okay. And I feel that you guys may need to be direct with your communication, okay? So that's the reading for Capricorn, you guys. Sorry it's long, but, you know, the message is all there. And if you guys, you know, were smart, like I was telling you in the beginning, then you definitely went to the top right-hand corner of the screen and pressed on the speed settings and put it on 1.5x or 2x so that you can hear the whole reading in half the time and not miss one single detail, because my readings are long-winded because of the shuffling, but also because of the amount of cards that I pull out. Anyway, you guys, please let me know if you like the reading or not. Hit the like button, or you can hit the dislike button. No offenses to me. I won't really care or matter. Won't hurt my feelings. I appreciate you guys so much. And to those who are not subscribed, but you want to know when I'm doing live readings like I did last week, or you want to know when I have more readings coming out, just please hit the subscribe button. And I appreciate all the subscribers that have stuck with me and that are still here, okay? I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being supportive, you guys, and sticking by me. I know there's a lot of channels out there. You guys are truly appreciated. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can just check the description box below or the comment section. Peace.